Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video, and today what we're doing is the White Weapon Challenge. Now, this game has weapon rarities just like Battle Royale games have, and the best thing about that is it allows a nice scalability for your weapons. So, you know, for instance, your starting weapon that you start out with is just a white weapon, right? And then your ultimate rarity is the legendary or the orange variant. And that does a lot more damage than the base one and also has a lot more attachments and whatnot. So for this, I created a bunch of classes here. I created 10 classes and they each have a weapon. A base weapon, at least. Well, they should. Alright, let's get rid of these attachments here. Anyway, so I'm doing no attachments because the white weapons in this game don't have any attachments if you find them. But, of course, as far as I know, the only way to get white weapons naturally in the game, besides just spawning in with them, is finding them through crystals and whatnot. So that's the only way I've come across white weapons. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I have these classes. There's no attachments on any of these weapons. I cleared them out. And I put a random field upgrade on each one. So it's not like I'm just going to be using the Save Me Ether Shroud and all that the whole time, or the Ring of Fire and whatnot. But I have on my phone here a random number generator of 1 through 10. And that's going to decide what we use. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and click that and see what we get. Alright, number 4, which is the MP5 and Healing Aura. Okay, well, I guess that's going to be our class when we get into the game. So let's go ahead and get in there.
Arriving at Alpha Site. You're clear, Strike Team.
Alright, so here we go. So the whole point of this challenge is to just use this as much as possible. I'm going to allow myself to use perks and armor up and stuff, but I don't think I'll allow myself to use, you know, the kill streaks and stuff, because the point is to use this weapon. So my goal here is to try and get to round 20 and exfil. That's what I think my goal is going to be. And I'll allow myself to pack a punch, I think. I mean, we'll see how that goes, and that might change as we go. But I'm going to prioritize perks before I worry about pack punching my weapon if I decide that's okay. But as of right now, I think we'll say I can pack a punch, but only once. I mean, not like I'm going to be able to pack a punch a lot more on, you know, doing only around 20 exfil or anything. But I'm also, did I say equipment's okay? Because I think like grenades and stuff are going to be okay. But I don't want to over-rely on them, of course, so. So the thing about the weapons you spawn in with is you can have a very specific set of attachments on it. And I think that's really cool because it's still the white rarity, so it'll still do less damage than like a green, for instance, because, you know, that weapon rarity is what really matters on it instead of all the attachments. But it's nice that it'll keep all of them when you upgrade them. Even when you upgrade it in tier, it won't give it random attachments unless you spin it like that. So that allows you to really kind of set up and play this game how you want, which I think is amazing. I think this game did a great job setting up the I want to play how I want to play kind of thing. And I'm debating if I want to do the whole coffin dance side Easter egg thing just to get that free jug. I think I will, because I just won't use the weapon that it comes with, you know? You know, I remember that before this game came out, a lot of people were really hesitant on the whole you can start with whatever weapon you want thing, because they were like, oh, if you can start with like an assault rifle on round 1, you're just going to be OP. But let me tell you, these white weapons really aren't that great. So I talked about Der Eisendrache being a really nice map to kind of bridge the gap between, like, you know, casual players and more serious players. But I really think this map really takes the cake for that, because, like, the Easter egg quest is easy, the wonder weapon is pretty easy to get, although not as easy as the bow in Der Eisendrache, but the fact that the upgrades are super easy is super nice. Granted, the upgrades aren't exactly the best, besides like the Electro Bolt and in some applications the Nova, but, you know, hopefully they'll get a buff. So, I mean, this doesn't look like it's going to be terrible, it's more of like, these boys are going to be bullet sponges. Which, I mean, I guess I should have expected. The nice thing is I'm not going to have to worry about using the salvage to upgrade my weapon rarity. Instead, I can just straight up use it for a, you know, the challenge. Oh, hello. Alright, this should be enough to do all the stuff I want to do. Alright, going through the spooky tunnel. Getting that Pack-a-Punch machine part, and we moving on. Yeet. Such an easy setup process. I love it. Alright, and you know what? Let's go ahead and do the coffin dance thing just to get a little bit of a head start, huh? I think that sounds good. Alright, so there's going to be these little glowy balls around the area, and I'll show you where they are. Here's one.
You didn't go through the portal.
And here's two, and you have to crouch to hit it. Here's three. Here's four. And then here is 5. Kind of tricky to see behind this little barrier area. But there we go. And then we'll teleport to the coffin dance meme. Hell yeah. Alright. Yeah, here we go. This meme was so 6 months ago, but you know what? This is awesome. Alright. Well, let's see what I get out of that, shall we? You always get Jug, which is dope. Oh, and I can't use it, even though it's just a pistol, but yeah, you get a free weapon out of it, and it can range from a lot of things. Like, you can get the ray gun, you can get the wonder weapon. I've only got that once, though. Primarily, you just get purple weapons from it that I've seen. Like, I got, when I did my boss fight video, I got the purple KSP, which isn't terrible, but it's not good either. But I just love this for the free Juggernaut. You know, you don't have to spend the 2,500 to get it, which is nice. Oh, literally the last shot on that boy. Perfect. I will say, I'm happy that they made dogs tough again. It's not like Black Ops 3 and 4 where it's just 2 bullets and then they're put down. So I do like that. I do like how they added a little bit more of a rough element with the dogs again, so they're not as much of pushovers as they were. Alright, so we're probably going to get the Megaton. And this,
Is moving towards you.
and so this is where the challenge is really going to be using the white weapon. Yeah, look at that. We barely do any damage. So, okay, well, let's use one of these. Okay, that didn't do much. Wonderful. Okay, so this is definitely where it starts to be a challenge. Alright, we split him at least, so that's good.
So, the creature is still alive. It's just, well, there's 2 of them now. Also, you made it even more pissed off.
Oh, shoot. This is gonna take forever. Oh, insta. That'll help a lot. Don't waste this insta-kill, man. If I can at least get one of them down, I'll feel good about that. Okay. Let's use a stim. Yes, you can see why white weapons aren't really that good and why the whole starting weapon issue wasn't really an issue, and it was more people complaining about something that they haven't even seen yet. Because, yeah, that didn't do much. Okay. Well, that was fun. So I guess nothing else to do now, but mow down the zombies and end the wave. But let's go ahead and buy stamina, because that'll help to... Or do I want something like Elemental Pop first? Yeah, you know what? Let's get Elemental Pop first, before I get stamina up. And SMG, I'm already fast enough as it is. We made it past the hard part, in my opinion. So armor is definitely going to be our best friend in this one. And once I get 1,000 of the common salvage, then I can go ahead and go get that. You know, it's funny. I talked a big game about getting Elemental Pop, but it hasn't gone off yet. There it is. There it is. Hey, and I got a challenge completed. That's cool. Yeah, so I think to really keep it in the spirit of the White Weapon Challenge, we won't use Pack-a-Punch at all. I mean, if I can put an AAT on it without Pack-a-Punching, I think that will be okay. And I mean, obviously, if you're doing this in your own, you could change the rules however you see fit, and you could Pack-a-Punch it if you want to, because, I mean, technically it's still a white weapon rarity, so it's not breaking the rules of the rarity at all. It's just Pack-a-Punch. So theoretically, you could do that, but for the purpose of this video, I am not going to. So my goal with this is I want to try to get to round 20, and then obviously 21 in exfil. I mean, we'll see how much that'll help or happen, but I don't know what the decoy grenades do, really. I think maybe if you, like, throw it in the group like that, some zombies will go for it, but not when they're already chasing you, I don't think. So, cool, I guess. Ran out of ammo. I think that's probably going to be the biggest issue I have with this, is running out of ammo. I mean, I know things will start to get spicier once the heavy zombies and the hounds spawn in during the waves, so these first couple waves actually aren't really that bad, but, you know, it's just taking forever to kill them. As it should. I mean, it is the base rarity type. And, of course, right when I buy ammo, I get a maxi. Story of my life in this, huh? I mean, it's not like it's a lot. It's just $250 to buy ammo for it. I was actually kind of hoping to get, like, a sniper or something with this, because I thought that would have been kind of fun. But I'm happy I got something a little bit more interesting, with a little bit more oomph. Tomahawk will be a nice kind of save-me thing if I ever get in a situation where I need to take out the zombie right in front of me. The perks are so expensive in this, but for those who don't know exactly how it goes, the way it works is your first perk is 2,500, your next perk is 3,000, then 3,500, then 4,000, and so on. So since I technically didn't buy a perk at first, you know, it just went straight to that 3,000 when I bought 3,000 when I bought Elemental Pop. Kill him? Dang, I was hoping that dead wire would chain to him. And well, I guess I have that guy. Alright, well look at that. Didn't have to buy ammo. Good, I saved a whopping 250 points. I think when this next megaton comes in is when things are going to get real spicy. Oh, I can go buy the third armor. You know what? Let's go mid-round. Why not? We're feeling spicy. Alright, and we have full armor. Look at that. And that's the station where you upgrade your weapon rarity to. And I like how it costs salvage instead of costing points. So, just, you know, some food for thought there. Okay, we have a megaton. Alright, well, the megaton is probably going to eat my lunch, but that's okay. There he is, in all his megaton glory. Yeah, look at that. Oh boy, this is going to be a blast. You know, honestly, I suppose I could just kind of kite him around and just keep avoiding him, because I don't think multiple will spawn in like that. Well, I know multiple will spawn in eventually when you're playing, but I just don't know how it'll work for this. Okay, and yeah, that's what I was talking about with if he gets too close, he does quite a bit of damage. Phil Swift would be proud. Yes, get that dead wire effect on him. I find that dead wire, I think, is the best effect to use on the megatons. I mean, that might not be correct. Oh, perfect. The nuke halves his health at whatever it's at, so it is very, very helpful. Oh, good, he's splitting. Maybe I set that round goal a bit too high. Because, like, sometimes I feel like the Plague Hounds are actually more annoying than the megatons. But that's really just because I feel like they just interrupt more than anything. And that's what they're designed to do. That's what they're supposed to do. Just interrupt instead of be, you know, that big of a nuisance. But they close distance really quick, too. They're kind of deceptively fast. Okay, and there's my armor. And I don't really feel like risking it, so we are going to go mid-round. We're going to try to go mid-round and get some armor if we can. We'll spray a little bit more into the crowd. Hopefully we can get an elemental effect to take some more guys out. But, okay, yep. Alright, good. We're doing some damage on there. Alright, well, let's go get some armor. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, boy. The good thing to remember for running back like that is I do have my Tomahawk in case I get trapped. And there everybody comes flooding back in. Hey, guys, the gang's all back together. There's the megatons. Cool. Wouldn't be a party without them now, would it? Oh, I would have been devastated if they reset health. I don't know if they can, but I would have been devastated if they could. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to exfil with this. I mean, not just because I can't survive the zombies, but because I won't be able to kill them if there's a megaton or something there. I just simply won't be able to do it fast enough. So, I mean, we'll try to get to round 20, and that's going to be the goal. Get to and beat round 20. But I think exfil is probably an unrealistic goal. We'll still try it, of course, but I have a lot of the perks fully kitted out. The only one I don't is Deadshot. And that's because I don't have it unlocked yet. You have to be level 51. I'm level 45 at the time of recording. Oh yeah, this fog is wonderful. I didn't expect it to be this hindering. Gosh. Okay. Yep. Ah! What do we got? Double points. Well, that helps, I guess. Not like it's good for anything, but you know what? We'll get it. Because I see shiny thing and I must pick up because it make brain happy. Man, I gotta say though, those ammo caches there were such a nice little addition. And to all you purists who's whining about it making it easier, like, this game's not really easy. I mean, yeah, you can get to higher rounds easier, but all in all, I feel like the zombies are just a lot more aggressive in this than they are in the other games. A lot more aggressive, and then plus the boss zombies and stuff are tougher. Well, I'm also using a white weapon like this. There are weapons that melt the boss zombies, no problem. Like the ray gun, for instance, which is good again in zombies, so. Alright, well, we made it to round 15, so not too bad, actually. Not too bad. Of course, the whole attachments thing, too. Like, if you wanted to just spawn in with whatever weapon you wanted and use, you know, a ton of attachments on it just to make this a little bit better for yourself, that's totally something you can do, too. I just wanted to do completely bare bones on this. Oh, yeah, there we go. Kill them with that toxic gas. And you know what? I think what I'll do is I'll save a zombie on round 20, so that way I can pack-a-punch the gun once, and then we'll see if that's going to be good enough to push me over that damage threshold to where I could potentially exfil. I think that's a good compromise. I won't use Pack-a-Punch for the regular rounds, but I'll use it to hopefully push me over the edge to kill the zombies in time to exfil. I think that sounds good. Yeah, imagine paying $5K for Speed Cola. I understand why they did that, but it's still just kind of weird to me. But, you know, this game made a lot of changes, and if you don't want any change in your video game, then just play the old games, huh? So it takes about a whole clip to kill a zombie. That's fun. Alright, I just keep praying that at the start of each of those rounds I don't hear the megaton spawn in sound. There we go, that feels a little bit better. Not feel like I'm getting my eardrums blown out by the horde of zombies that I can't kill fast enough. Oh, there is a plague hound. Okay, I was gonna say, I thought I heard one. I think one of the coolest things about this game that I've found out, though, is if you get to a spot where you're not supposed to be, or like the zombies can't reach or something like that, they will throw parts of themselves at you. Oh, that's helpful. Oh, boy. They don't even die in a full clip of the MP5. That's a far cry from using the Gallo to get to whatever round you want, huh? You know, I mentioned it a little bit ago, so I think at the end of this round I'll get an AAT on my weapon, just so I can at least do a little bit more damage to help out a little bit here. If I can do that without pack-a-punching it, that is. So I guess we'll find out something about the game today, huh? Alright, so let's see. Ammo mods, can I do it? I can do it, that's good. Okay, so we can at least have that, which helps. And I love how you can just mantle things in this. Like, watch this. Whoop! It's so nice. Makes that boss fight so much easier when you realize you can mantle over so many things in there. Megaton! Oh, okay, this might get a little spicy. Yeah, having that dead wire in there is really gonna help. But we can see that it's doing a little bit more damage. I think it's about 10 more damage it's doing to him because of that effect. So that AAT is helping. It's not as OP as it was in Black Ops 3, of course, but I feel like it's better than it was in Black Ops 4. Oh, hello. You shot me. Yep, I see ya. I know you're still there, buddy. Oh, and there goes the armor. All right, we're going mid-round. We kind of have to. Eesh. We're good. We're fine. We're MLGs here. And there's the Megatons! Hey, guys! Happy you could show up. Ah, jeepers. Ah, jeepers. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's getting a little spicy meatball up in here. Alright, well, we have things under control, because, I mean, this is literally the greatest training spot in all of zombies. Well, hopefully this means then when I go to exfil on round 20, if I beat this round, I don't want to speak too soon, but if I beat this round in exfil, oh, hopefully that means there won't be a lot of, or any megatons there. Hopefully, is what this means. Just gonna eat my health bar there, aren't ya? And dealing 132 crit damage is pretty solid, so, with a white weapon, that is. Yeah, so it looks like the Deadwire really does just add that much more damage on them, because I'm doing about 88 critical on the regular base zombies. Look at that, there's some in-depth for ya. So yeah, adding these AATs was definitely the play. It helped out a lot, and I feel like it's not unfair for this challenge. But if you want to go totally purist, don't do it. This kind of reminds me of when I was using the Springfield for that video I made a while back. That worst gun in zombies. I mean, I'm sure there's probably a weapon that would be the worst of the worst for this. Like maybe using like the M1911 or something. But they did buff it a little bit, so you can actually kind of use it if you want. But I got the gold variant out of the coffin dance thing like I did today once and used it, and it just isn't it. It really isn't, unfortunately, for all you M1911 fans out there. Oh, Carpenter, that's clutch. Alright, I want to try to kill these guys without killing the zombies, but if that's not possible, it's not possible. Either way, they just need to go. Hey, kind of forgot I had those, honestly. There we go. I don't care if that's cheap, I'm doing it. Alright, let's go. Hopefully I can do this. And if you don't know how exfil works, you have a limited amount of time to reach an area. I think it's always the same area. And you have to kill zombies. There is a megaton. Okay, so we're probably not going to succeed on this. Yep, I hear you, buddy. So I was really hoping not to get a megaton here, because, you know, I'm handling the zombies just fine. It's just getting him down, it'll be rough. I have about 30 seconds, realistically. I mean, again, it's not like for lack of ability, because we're... yep, we're not gonna make it. Shucks. Well, it was a fun run while it lasted, my dudes. Damn it. Alright, yep, and we get you to see you blow up. That's fine. Well, that was the white-only weapon challenge. Nice on the points. But that was a nice, fun challenge. Again, you can use any perk you want. While you're doing the regular challenge, I'm going to say you can't pack a punch, but obviously in your game you can do it as much as you want because it's still the white rarity. But that's what we did today. So thank you very much for watching. Consider subscribing and checking out my other videos, like I did the solo boss fight for this map. Consider checking that one out. Consider checking out my thoughts and opinions on Cold War Zombies, and I'll probably be making another video like that soon. So thanks again, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope you subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and most importantly, have a great day.